Over 6,000 IRS employees. That's right, over 6,000 IRS employees are supposed to be laid off today, guys.
Out, he's fired.
And here's the weird thing about that. The ranges are from 6,500 all the way up to 10,000 IRS employees that will be laid off today. Based on the whole Doge program. Listen, we're gonna jump into it, and listen, you might not like what you hear, but look, you gotta lay it out on the table. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, make sure you check out my newsletter, which is completely free. Completely free. All you got to do is just sign up. You will get tons of value out of that. And also, too, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years. I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description, guys.
I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Today is the day for a lot of IRS employees. It says here, over 6,000 IRS employees expected to be terminated by the end of this week, which is today, guys.
Today.
You know, I've never received this many emails and DMs from individuals saying,
Orlando, what is happening? Will I have a job next week? Is he bluffing? What's going on? Orlando, I'm confused. I have no idea what to do. I think I'm gonna lose my job, but I really don't think I will. I mean, I think more than likely he will avoid us and he will go after these other people.
And I'm like, that's not what he said. And when I say that's not what he said, I'm talking about the president, President Trump. He did not say that. Elon, that whole group, they did not say that. They did not say, we're going to only choose these people, but we're not going to choose these people. They're saying federal workers.
You're fired.
I remember when I did my video and I was telling everybody, listen, you know, it may not turn out the way that you think it will turn out. Listen, people jumped on me in my comment section, in my DMs, emails. You guys sent it to me saying, Orlando,
You're wrong about this. There's no way. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I remember those emails and those DMs. And listen, we're here today. We're in this predicament today. And the reason why that is humorous is because my channel is about making sure that you take care of yourself, making sure that you don't trust these companies, make sure you put you and your family first before you do anything else. And a lot of times people are commenting in a way that shows that they put the company or the politician first.
I think that most people in the world will find you disappointing.
They believe instead of putting themselves first, if they just go in line and they do exactly what the corporation wants, they do exactly what the politician wants, then they're safe. And I'm here to tell you, that does not work. That does not, you have to literally take care of yourself. You just can't fade into the background and hope that you won't get chosen. Hope that, oh, it won't happen to me because look, I've helped this company out for ages.
Come on, man.
I'm not only that, I'm a senior executive or I'm a senior whatever at my job. Why would they let me go? I'm the person that teaches new people when they come in. That's what someone said to me. So they can't let me go. How could they let me go when I teach new people how to do my job?
Wait a minute.
Did you hear what he just said? Over 6,000 Internal Revenue Service employees are expected to be terminated by the end of this week, according to a source familiar with the agency plans. More than half of these employees, over 3,500, are expected to be from one division of the IRS, according to text and email obtained by CBS News and shared by IRS employees. The email was sent to managers of the IRS Small Business / Self-Employment Division Wednesday, and it says that the affected SBSE employees will be notified Thursday by HR, basically. This is what they're saying, basically, is they're saying, if you get this email, you're fired.
That's it.
What have I been getting on information I've been getting from individuals who work at the IRS? They have all been saying the same thing. We didn't know this was going to happen. We thought that we were safe. Why would they get rid of us in tax season? This is peak tax season. March is peak tax season, Orlando. Why would they ever get rid of us? There's no way. Have you seen my videos? Have you seen my video? You know Amazon laid off individuals at Christmas. You get what I'm saying here, is that it doesn't matter if you believe that you are unreplaceable. You're unreplaceable because a certain event is coming along where they can't get rid of you. That's no longer the case now. And this is what I've been preaching over and over and over again is that you have to take care of yourself. And a lot of times you may not believe that you're on the chopping block because you're so valuable. But let me tell you a secret here, guys. Let me give you just a little bit of inside information. The companies don't care about you. These politicians don't care about you.
These ain't opinions. These are facts.
And while you think that you're a senior executive or you're someone who cannot be let go because you're such a pivotal point of the company, how many people have you trained that will take over your position that won't make as much money as you? How many young people can they get to take over your position? 2, 3? They're each making 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 each when you're making 400,000? Been working there for 20 years? In their eyes, they're like, when you add in the medical benefits that we will pay out towards the younger generation, we won't be paying them out much more. Where older individuals, we're paying hefty in the medical and the salary. We're just going to get rid of the older people, the seniors, the people who've been at this company for years and years and years. We're just going to cut their time short.
Hey, old guys.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Orlando, I hear what you're saying about all the layoffs and stuff like that, but what about tax season? Is this going to affect tax season? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. It says, according to the email, the probationary workers who are expected to be fired were not deemed as critical to filing season. The layoffs are expected to take place a couple of weeks before the tax filing season reaches peak activity. In mid-March through mid-April, the New York Times was first reported that 6,000 IRS employees are expected to be cut. Basically, if you took their word, they said, it's not gonna hurt you at all. Let's not listen to this. This is ridiculous. Of course it is. Let's just put some comments in. How many times have you worked at a job where 1 to 2 people called off and that day was a lot harder than it was the day before when you had more people?
It's not easy doing what I do, is it?
Does that make sense? 2 people called off and your day was crappy because you were just busy. You couldn't even keep up with the workload because you're doing other people's jobs. So you're telling me that 6,000 plus people, almost 10,000 employees that are getting laid off by today? And you're telling me that my tax returns are going to be faster or just the same? We all know that's crap. You have to understand that this is smoke and mirrors. They're telling people this so they don't panic. Does that make sense? I'm getting emails from you saying, Orlando, does this mean I can file my taxes late? Don't do this.
You'll regret it, man. Trust me.
You have the administration right now that is telling you we are cutting costs. We are getting rid of individuals in the government because we're trying to save money. No matter if you believe that or not, whatever your affiliation is, it really doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make to you is if they're trying to save money, you not paying your taxes on time seems like something that they would come after you for.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
Let me say that one more time. If they're cutting costs and getting rid of employees at the IRS because they're trying to save money, you not paying your taxes seems like something that would set off an alarm, a red flag. Let's say that. So people who believe that them getting rid of 6,000 to 10,000 IRS employees is going to extend the deadline for you filing your tax returns, or you think this is a great opportunity to not pay your taxes. Well, you know, there's that chart that F around and find out. I'm telling you guys, if you do something crazy like that, where you think that, I'm just going to take advantage of the situation and not pay my taxes, don't do it. I will be the first one to tell you, don't do it. This is not a time to exploit. And watch, I guarantee you there will be an influencer that comes out and says, well, if I were you, the play is, watch, they always say that. The play is don't pay your taxes and see what happens. See what happens if you don't pay your taxes. You're gonna be under the jail. The IRS will be carrying out some of the highest numbers of mass terminations known so far at the department or agency. It says these figures represent only a single department within the IRS. Managers in the IRS large business and international division will also receive an email that asks them to come into the office Thursday and Friday. When you look at stuff like this is the reason why I say it's going to be 10,000 plus. 10,000 plus. That is my assessment. I know they're saying over. Some people are saying 7,500. But when you look at this is only one department that they're talking about, and then you move on to other departments. Remember, there's probably 100,000 plus employees. So I'm telling you, I believe it will be 10,000 plus employees that get laid off on Friday from the IRS. And again, I don't want anyone to lose their jobs. But you cannot be loyal to these guys. You cannot be loyal to politicians. You cannot be loyal to these companies and think at the end of the day that you will win and they will lose. It does not work that way. They will always try to figure out a way to win where you lose.
You have no power here.
It's never a win-win scenario. And when it does become a win-win scenario, you can bet your bottom dollar that the corporation or company or politician or whoever it is, they will always figure out a way to make sure that the house wins. So as I always say, it's going to get worse before it gets better, guys. Listen, I think that we're going to continue to see this purge of them letting people go in the federal government. I think that it's going to continue on in the private sector. We have a lot more and a lot further to go. We're starting to see things happen with the housing market that didn't happen last year that are now starting to develop. Insurance, eggs, $20. You can just imagine it keeps going on and on and on. It's going to get worse before it gets better, guys. This is the reason why you need to always look out for yourself. You need to come first, you and your family. And if you like this type of content, guys, listen, go ahead and join my Patreon. We have a Discord over there. I post new videos over there. So guys, please, if you love this type of content, you want more detailed content that I can't cover or I don't cover on YouTube, please join the Patreon. And we know you won't get all of your information from this one video. You need to watch this video up here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you to your first rental property. The information you will get from there, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.